Monday, it's a working day. Well, every day is a working day for me. Not that I work 9 till 5, 7 days a week, of course, but today I'm going to Park Hall, the home of the New Saints. Interviews, press conference, video footage of the players training, that sort of thing. So I'm up bright and early because on the way I'm going to do some canal fishing. Set your alarm an hour earlier, and before you go to work you can get some fishing in. It's the way to go. It's about dedication and commitment. Of course it is, but nevertheless, if you want to fish, you have to put yourself in a position whereby you can just squeeze those extra sessions in here and there. But before I even leave the house, always start the day with a cup of tea. I'm fishing, just cast out, brown crumb, mixed maggots, not too many maggots. Don't want to overfeed the fish. You want to stimulate them, but not give them too much to gorge on, so that the hook bait remains untouched. It's a cold one today. I think most people would say that. I feel fine though. I'm okay. Still got my shorts on. I tend to wear shorts when I'm working. I like shorts anyway. So wearing shorts in the winter, on my part, certainly isn't bravado. It's not, look at me, look how tough I am, I wear shorts in the winter. I actually enjoy shorts. I like wearing them. I like the freedom much more than trousers, although I do wear trousers, of course, for various things that I go to and places that I go. But when it comes to work, I love the shorts and the football tops, the training tops, the tracksuits. I feel very comfortable in sporty clothes and sporty gear. Bait's been out there a couple of minutes or so. Nothing yet. However, that's okay. I've got about 30 minutes this morning. I say about because I always have that last cast. But 30 minutes this morning, and then I'll be on my way to get on with the rest of the day. There's not much movement on the canal, which is what you expect, isn't it, at this time of the year. When I'm here in the summer, the surface, especially at first light, is alive with small fish topping and sometimes bigger ones crashing as well. Lots of activity. Not so much during the winter months, and that's because the fish slow down. Therefore, location is very, very important. I'm underneath a road bridge. It's a busy one. I don't know if you can hear the cars passing by. They're regular at this time of the morning. But it is a great place to fish because of the shelter, the security that it offers the fish when the water's quite clear, but also on a personal level, very practical. I can see my car up there. That's also important because I've got all my work stuff in there as well. I don't want to be parked around the corner or move on further myself, which I could probably get better spots, but it's about the balance. I don't want to catch a couple of nicer fish and then come back and the window's been smashed and my bag's been taken. It is a good area. It's not necessarily one that you'd expect that, but nevertheless, you do have to be careful, don't you? Anyway, no activity on that rod tip as of yet, but as always, I'm hopeful. I just had the tiniest of taps on the end of the rod. I wasn't even sure if it was a fish, if I'm being honest. Thought it might have been something caught on the line. However, as you can see from the screen there, it's a tiny roach. Whether it's 2 ounces or 2 pounds, I'll tell you what, when the weather's like this, it's cold, you're always grateful to get off the mark. I'll list the tackle that I'm fishing with in the blog entry that accompanies this video, but as far as the business end is concerned, it's 1 pound 6 ounce fluorocarbon and a size 18 hook, fishing with a single maggot. It has been slow, as you expect at this time of the year. Since I returned that fish, nothing else has put in an appearance. I've got about 10 minutes or so to go, and I'm hopeful that I can maybe get another fish, because after all, roach, especially the small ones, are shoal creatures, aren't they? Where there's one, there's usually another one not that far away. And as I speak, the rod goes and I strike into nothing, but that's going back out. It wasn't even a sucked maggot there. I think I may have struck just a little bit too soon. What I'm finding at the moment, or what you do find anyway, is when the water temperature drops, the fish aren't as proactive in terms of taking the bait as they are during the summer months. They often pick it up and play with it, and you have to strike at what you would normally consider to be a half bite, because you wait for the little taps to develop, they don't, and then you've missed the opportunity. But sometimes you might strike just a little bit too soon. It's all about trying to gauge the strike at the right time. But regardless of that, I've got some fish out there. That's the important thing. Right, I'm ready to go. Just a short session on the canal. Small roach, that's what I've caught today, as I expected, really. I'm not disappointed on that front. I've been fishing though, that's the important thing. As I said at the start of the video when I was back home, it's about making the effort. And at the moment, I am quite busy, just moved home and still lots and lots of things to do there. Plus I've got a full-time job that involves a lot of travel. So, especially these few weeks that I'm in at the moment, at least, the short session on the way to work or before I get on with the rest of the day, whatever it might be, that's the way to go. I've enjoyed it anyway, and that's what counts, isn't it? I'm sure, like me, you love your fishing and you want to do as much as you can in the context and the balance of everything else that you do as well. As I so often say, it's about passion, not obsession. If you are fishing yourself today or this week, tight lines and enjoy. See you soon.